and welcome to today's edition of the 30-Day Deep Trance Identification Challenge. Now, today we're going to spend a few moments to talk about the idea of limiting beliefs. When we pick a model for the DTI process, the model typically has very empowering beliefs. That's why we choose them. They have amazing beliefs about themselves, about the world around them, about everything that's possible. Now, some people may find a conflict from time to time because the model's beliefs are so empowering, and every once in a while somebody might feel like, well, I don't feel that way, or I don't believe that way, maybe a little bit less empowering of a belief set. So we need a way to change that, because as a part of the DTI process, you will benefit from embracing your model's empowering beliefs. So if you or your client happens to have a disempowering belief, a limiting belief that stops them from moving forward, we'll do a very simple technique to help change that. What you do is first think of that particular belief. It's typically I can't, or this doesn't, any of those negation type words. And as you think about that belief, notice the picture that's associated with it and where that picture is located in relationship to you. For the NLPers out there, you'll understand this question very quickly. For those of you new or unfamiliar, it may sound like a strange question at first, where's the picture located? But believe it or not, your brain labels, and believe it or not, your brain categorizes things based on location, among other things. So notice where that picture is. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here, maybe it's here. Notice the size of it. Does it have a border to it? Is it close to you, or is it far away? Is it in color or black and white? Is it still like a photograph, or is it moving like a movie? So as you have that, go ahead and just let that go for a moment. And think about something you used to believe. Something that you believed as a small kid. Maybe when you were little, you believed in Santa Claus. I know some adults still do. But perhaps there's some figure from your childhood that you used to believe, or something you used to believe that you no longer do. And as you remember that belief, whatever it may be, go ahead and notice where that picture is located. Maybe it's somewhere over here. Is the picture big or is it small? Is it framed or unframed? Is it in color or is it in black and white? Is it still or is it moving? What's interesting is you're going to find that there's a difference between that old belief you no longer have and that limiting belief. The characteristics, the finer qualities of those two pictures are going to be different. So we're going to do something really cool, because in a moment, but not yet, I'm going to ask you to take the picture of that limiting belief and send it way out into the distance, far, far, far away, so it becomes small and tiny, and you can't even see it anymore. It's just like a pinpoint way out into the distance. Because when it comes back in a moment, but not yet, it's going to come back exactly in the position of that old belief that you no longer have. And it's going to take on all of the characteristics of that old belief. So bringing that back now and putting it right back into the place of that old belief. Letting it take on the size, the color or black and white, the still or the motion, whatever those old characteristics are. Putting that limiting belief there. And go ahead and blank the screen, because we'll do it again. Take that picture of the limiting belief, fast this time, out into the distance so it becomes small, like a pinpoint, and then right into the place of the old belief. And then blank the screen again, and do it again, this time even faster. Limiting belief, out into the distance, tiny, and right into the past. Close your eyes and do this 5 more times on your own. And when you've done that and you're ready to continue, now it's going to be important to put something new in this space, because you may find if you try to bring back that limiting belief that it may just pop right into the place of those old beliefs you used to have. Now what might be fun is to think about something that you know to be true. Maybe you know that the sun will rise tomorrow morning. And if you were to make a picture of the sun rising tomorrow morning, because you know it's true, I wonder how big that picture is. I wonder what the colors are like. Is it still or is it moving? Is it close to you or is there a little bit of a distance? Something that you know to be true. Because in a moment, but not yet, we're going to do something really cool with this picture, because you could think of the empowering belief that your model has, the belief that you want for yourself. And notice the characteristics of that, the qualities of that, because you're going to do the same thing that we did a few moments ago. You're going to take the picture associated with the model's belief. You can notice the characteristics: size, distance, location, motion or stillness, color, black and white, and send it again way out into the distance so it becomes a pinpoint, because when it comes back, it's going to come back in place of where you keep the picture of the sun rising. So bring that picture back now and it goes big, bright, right in front of you. Blank the screen again. Take that picture of the belief that you are adopting for yourself. Send it way out into the distance and bring it right into the place of the sun rising tomorrow. Do it again. Blank the screen. That new empowering belief out into the distance and right into the place where you know it's going to happen. It's inevitable. So go ahead and practice this a few times and really feel good taking these empowering beliefs and integrating them into who you are as a person. And you can do this with as many beliefs as you want. You can do this as often as you need to, so that you get to believe the things that are going to empower you going forward. Now, that's it for today. That's all we have time for. I'd like to thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to speaking with you again and seeing you soon on our next 30-day DTI Challenge video.